the guest more. Now we start with Weekend Trust. Just below the masthead, the nurses, federal government disagree over strike suspension. Of course, they have been on strike, and the stories from the hospitals is not good at all, because patients are there not unattended to, and the medical doctors have given 21 days ultimatum for them to embark on another strike. We hope that that will not happen. Powers that be will certainly, curtail that. 2027 voter registration to commence August 18, 29 years after. Pfizer vaccine victims speak. Details of that can be found on page 13. Now to the leading story, 2027, how Kaduna Forum missed target. Details of that on page 4. Below that, why forest guards yet to take off 2 months after. Now to blueprint, just above the masthead, Tinubu to new media influencers. Use your influence to foster unity, not division, says verify information before amplifying it. Details of that are on page 11. Now, states on red alert as floods wreak havoc. State governors or governments ill-prepared to manage floods. Expert, we have launched nationwide campaigns on floods. NOA, we are resisting our subject in flood-prone communities. Now, let's look at flood, scenario in Nigeria. Is it also down to mindset, because there's usually seasonal rainfall prediction in the beginning of the year, and then people who are living around flood-prone areas, that we are often, told to move to a better, a safer environment, yet it is where they want to be. And then, unfortunately, times without number, we have seen situations whereby this flood comes and it affects them. Now, okay, that's much we can take from Blueprint's weekend to Saturday's Sun. Just above the masthead, the federal government approves $3 billion for each state FCT to tackle flooding. Details of that on page 30. Now, nurses strike again. Tells of woes in hospitals. Health sector groans. Doctors to start industrial action August 18. What doctors, nurses want from federal government? Confusion as minister, nurses differ over strikes continuation. Why state police can't work in Nigeria? Charanchi leader, coalition of northern groups. If Tinubu turns things around, Northerners may vote him in 2027. Now, the picture story you see there is that of Chioma Akpotha. She says, secret of my Nollywood success. Details of that on page 17. Now, Nigeria WAFCON 2024 heroes. Key actors behind Falcons' victory. Don't misuse USA visa. Federal government wants Nigerians. Of course, we can never let go of this victory. It's a record-breaking victory.
I mean, you can't even stop dancing.
All right. Now, wasteful neglect. Multi-billion naira state liaison offices rot away in Lagos. Lagos warns us as occupants convert offices to brothels, pose security threats. Estate valuers say movement of capital to Abuja not enough reason, ask affected state to sell or lease properties. Flood, Abuja, Adamawa, Kaduna, others on alert. Federal government approves 125 billion naira for NEMA states. Details of that can be found on page 7. Now to Sporting Sun. Man City honors Iheanacho into top 5 African Premier League icons. 2026 World Cup. South Africa opens ticket sale for Nigeria. Okay, Chukwueze wins Allegri's heart in Milan, and that is much we can take from the papers.
Osimhen has crossed to Galatasaray now.
Of course.
And one of the highest paid in history. Highest paid transfer, highest paid annual.
Unfortunately, it's not captured here, but that's a very good move for Osimhen. A lot of people, even though there are people...
This one.
Let's not start. Godwin is ready to take